from the PokerStars.com European Poker Tour Grand Final in Monte Carlo, Monaco. Now the tension is building here in the casino because the final table is about to begin. We spoke to all 8 players at the final table. Glenn, what's it like to be going into your first major tournament final table live?
Well, it didn't last very long. I mean, the prelim didn't last very long to it, so I really have never had an experience at a final table live before, so it'll be interesting.
What do you think the main difference will be between playing here as opposed to playing in an online final table?
It's definitely a lot slower and a lot more patience is probably required.
So how do you manage to stay patient in a live setting?
I don't know. As a cash game player, it's kind of a lot harder for me to stay patient because I like to play a lot of hands, so I kind of have to stop myself a few times from raising, but I managed to get through.
So what do you think about the other players at this final table? Do you know any of them very well?
I don't know them very well. I mean, I know like of Westman Loe, and I know of course I know Westman, Antonio, and everyone, but there's a lot of hard competition.
Luca, how exciting is it to be the last Team PokerStars Pro remaining in this event?
I mean, for me, it's a great satisfaction to be at the final table. This is my 3rd final table. I mean, I was looking forward to make it the final table with my fellow Joe Hashem.
Okay.
So I was really sad about him yesterday.
And he went out 11th.
He went out, but now I have to take the responsibility to bring this title for the Team PokerStars.
So do you think your prior EPT final table experience will come into play here today?
I think so. Honestly, lately I really played many final table situations for some reason, maybe because I had the feeling that something was coming. So I will play my best game. I mean, I'm a bit short. I have maybe 600, 650. I have to take my chance now. I have to get lucky a little bit. I mean, all the goals that I decided to reach are made. Now the last goal is to win the title, but I'm happy so far.
So is this the biggest live final table you've ever been at?
Yes, I think yes. Before it was in London in 2004, and the same years it was in Vienna, in Triel, and both time I get a runner-up. And this time it's the biggest, yes.
So how did this event go for you? Were you just playing very well all week?
Yes, if I can see behind, I was sure, I play normally, and I was sure that I will make a final table. Really, really.
Oh, we're getting some cocktails tonight.
So you're already planning to get some cocktails tonight?
100%. It's been like 5 days of no drinking, go to sleep, wake up, work out, eat my vitamins, play poker.
You're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I wanted to really stay focused for this tournament. It meant a lot, so I've been pretty focused. But tonight I'm getting my booze on.
So here you are going into the final table. What do you know about the other players?
There's actually the rest of the field is now mostly good players. And I just know what I know from playing with them in the past and in the last couple of days.
Mike, here you are at the EPT Grand Final representing the USA. You excited?
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
So is this your first major live final table, or tell me about what other stuff you've done?
This is my 2nd major final table. I finished 2nd in the Amsterdam Masters Classics. Right. So, but this is much bigger than that. So
do you primarily play in Europe?
Yeah, basically. The World Series I play and the Bellagio tournaments, but mainly I like playing over here.
Why is that?
The venues are nicer. I enjoy playing with the people here a little more. I love traveling, so.
That works.
Yeah.
So have they already drawn for the final table? Do you like your seat?
I love my seat.
Where are you?
I position on the chip leader, and then Isaac's right next to him, so I have position on those two, and then I have Luca, who's very tight to my left, and the tight Russian guy to my left. I really like my spot.
And you've also got a nice chip stack going in, correct?
Yeah, I lost a little bit going into the final table, but I'm still in really good shape.
Isaac, in 2007, you were the Card Player Online Player of the Year. Are you looking to snag the 2008 Player of the Year title?
Yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. That would be an unbelievable thing to do. I just want to focus on winning this, though, and then we'll take it from there.
A lot of points for winning this.
Yeah, exactly.
So how are you feeling going to the final table?
I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm playing well. I've got great chip stack, and I'm just hoping things go my way, and I should win it.
So they already drew for seats at the final table. How do you like your pick?
I like it. I'm right to the left of the chip leader, so that couldn't be any better. And Esfandiari's not to my left, and the stacks to my left aren't that tough. So I like my stack. I like my position a lot.
Have any of the players at the table specifically impressed you with their play in the past few days?
Yeah, and I mean Antonio's a great player, and he's gotten really unlucky to be on a short stack. But right now he's on a short stack. But yeah, he's been playing unbelievably, and he's really impressed me. And the rest of them I haven't played that much. Just yesterday played with them a bit, but they're all playing pretty well.
Do you think you have any reads on anybody in particular?
I think I have a little something in store for the chip leader. If it gets down to heads up, I think I'll be doing well.
So here you are, the EPT Grand Final, going into the final table. This is your first major tournament to cash. How excited are you?
I'm excited, but not that much, because I'm very sick. I have a fever, and I feel very bad right now.
Have you been ill all week?
Yeah,
So how did you manage to maintain your composure and continue to play well?
I just focused and calmed down and didn't drink all week.
So you're going to take some Advil before the final table?
Yeah,
So what do you think about the other players that are there with you?
I think Isaac is a very good player. Antonio too, but he has low chips, so and Glenn is pretty good too.
But what prompted you to come out here to Monte Carlo to play in this event?
I'm sorry?
What prompted you to come out here to Monte Carlo? How'd you decide?
To travel, I like to travel, and it's the biggest tournament in Europe. And
Nice prize pool.
yeah, very nice.
Dennis, we meet again. Last time we spoke, you had just made a great call on the river. You ready to make some more great calls at this final table?
Yeah, if I find such a good card that I had, then I will, of course.
So how are you feeling going into the final table? Quite confident?
Yes, I'm pretty confident. I placed already the final table, so I know how it goes.
You think that's an advantage for you?
I think so.
So what did you learn in your previous final table that you'll be able to use here?
Actually, last time I had pretty bad cards for 3-4 hours, and I learned how to sit it out and wait for good cards. So I think I can be really patient if I get bad cards in the beginning.
Is there anyone at the final table that you think you need to be very careful with when you're playing?
Yeah, actually, the chip leader guy, I think is pretty crazy, so I don't want to make any gamble with him. I will be really tight, I can say. I will wait for good hands and play them as well as I can.
What's the best way to play against crazy players?
Wait for the best hand and trap them.
You know that you can rely on cardplayer.com for live updates, photos, chip counts, and of course an interview with the eventual champion. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.